right, boys, we are back, and it's time to head into the Year 7 draft with our San Jose Sharks. The last video, I was suggesting a few wingers and an offensive defenseman for us to acquire for our team. I do want to win the Stanley Cup again next year, or not again, I want to win it for the first time. It's been 7 years here, we have only made it to the Stanley Cup Finals once. So I want to have a good season next season, but I also don't want to just, rebuild the team, get rid of all the players that can get us that far, and just get up prospects, turning ourselves into a good team in like 3 or 4 years. I don't want that. I still want to be a good team for next year, right? But the players that we were thinking of trading for, they look like they're low 80s, and by next year, if they get that jump, they might be like 85, 86s and above, right? So I'll just quickly go over our roster once again, because I'd imagine there's going to be some crazy trades here at the draft. So we got Ernest Shirelli as our goaltender. Jack Campbell might be a trading asset this year if I need to use him, but I wouldn't mind holding on to him either, because the combination of both of them for under $5 million for a starter and a backup is quite nice. All right, but still, nice trading asset if I need it. Defensemen, Carlson, Shattenkirk, Merrill, CC, Falk, and Honka. Now, I was suggesting to go out and get that one offensive defenseman for a Shattenkirk or a Carlson. Oh, no, sorry. We got to hold on to Shattenkirk because we got to re-sign him. Same thing with Merrill. But Carlson for that defenseman, right? And then if we wanted to, we could try to sign or trade for another top 2 defenseman. I know Shattenkirk is up there. We could sign him this year and maybe trade him at the end of next year, right? But Carlson is our big-time trading asset this year. And then we have CC, Falk, and Honka who can play top 4 and top 6 time for us. All right. And then forwards, we got, hang on a second here. We got Logan, DeCall, Gallagher, McFarland, Couture, Reichel, and Boucher. Right, Kucherov would be on the third line if we're holding on to him, which I think we might be trading this guy as well because he's not getting any better, right? But the first and second line would be, wait, hang on. I'm just, it's that Pete Walton or the guy from the Winnipeg Jets, because Logan's not going to be on it, right? It's going to be DeCall and Gallagher, and then the left winger. Or, no, sorry. I've forgotten about McFarland, right. DeCall, Boucher, and Gallagher. McFarland, Reichel, and then the right winger. That can be either Pete Walton from the St. Louis Blues or, I forget that guy's name from the Winnipeg Jets, right? So that's our top 2 lines. And then I really wanted to get a really good third line. That was my whole thing. So Palmieri, Tyrell could be our 4th line center. Dwight King could be our left wing 4th liner still. Blake Lemieux, or Brendan Lemieux. Yurko. All right, so Yurko's also a trading asset that we have. All right, but we need to get that third line center. That's what I really wanted. I wanted to get that third line center that would really help us out. Because we got DeCall, McFarland. If we hold on to Logan, that's good. You can go those 3, but Logan is our trading asset that we are expecting to move this draft. All right, so third line center, first or second line winger, which was Walton or Winnipeg, and then the offensive defenseman as well. All right, and that looks like what I want to go after here for the draft. Once we get to free agency and once we see our contracts, we can see what else that we need, but I want to aim for those. Oh, you know what? Let me just do one more thing. Don't worry, I want to spend some time on this because there are going to be some crazy trades. Trading block. Let's just see who that third line center could be for us. All right, so third line scoring forward, sure, why not? And let me just see physical and defensive category. Let me just jack this up. Let me see if there's anybody in there with a really good nope. All right, how about let me just go second line forward. Nobody. All right. Go back down to third line. Drop the physical just a little bit. Nobody still? Come on now. There's got to be somebody with an outstanding defensive category. I wanted just an amazing third-line center for our team. Cody Eakin from the Dallas Stars. All right. 1 year left, $2.865 million. Face-off, 78. Defensive awareness, 88. Shot blocking, 87. Stick checking, 90. Poise is only 75. That's okay. His offensive stats are okay. He's 29 years old. He would be a third-line center, though, for us. His body-checking category is decent. Yeah, this guy would be a good third-line center for us. And then we have Danny Terrell as the 4th-line center, and that would really help out our middle core there. So, yeah, I like Cody Eakin. All right, let me just back up here. Let me just see if there's anybody else. If I raise it to second-liner, yeah, there's definitely more. Like, Kessler, he's too old. Gallagher, no, I already have Gallagher. Logan Couture, Sean Couturier, 86 overall, 27 years old. His face-offs is only 70. He's a little bit better offensively, yeah, and he's a little bit younger. What's his contract like? 2 years at 3. I could afford that. That's no problem. Ryan O'Reilly, Another very good defensive player. He's a winger, but I could use him as a third-line center as well. Okay. Burns. No, I don't want Brett Burns. Callahan. Ryan Callahan. 35 years old. No. Kirby Reichel. And then Jordan Stahl as well. Jordan Stahl, he's probably got, 4 years left. All right, so we know those players there. And let me just go down to third-line checking forwards. Let's see if there's anybody. Cody Eakin, Clifford, Shahan, and Matt Bolesky. Let's see the Shahan guy. He's got a really good defensive category, but he's not the greatest at face-offs. I want someone who's good at face-offs. So you know what? Cody Eakin seems like a really good one that we can go after. Nice low trade value. All right. See what I mean? There's like 4 different assets I want to pick up here. Cody Eakin or Sean Couturier or Ryan O'Reilly from the Colorado Avalanche. What's Ryan O'Reilly's contract? Oh, no, I take that back. Ryan O'Reilly's got 3 years left at $6 million. I can't do that. Sean Couturier, that would work, and Cody Eakin from Dallas. All right, so we got a lot of teams to check out here. St. Louis, Winnipeg, Boston, Philadelphia, and now Dallas in the draft. All right, so here we go. Let's get it done. Let's head into the draft now. I've explained it to you guys. I know exactly what I want. Let's go into the NHL entry draft. So I wouldn't even be... I'd be okay with trading away our first overall pick this year as well. Because the best I could get with the 21st overall pick would be a 3.5-star player. I might not even get that good, right? So if I could trade away our first round pick for a younger player, I wouldn't be opposed to it, all right? So let's see who we should go after here. Now, I saw some good comments between the Winnipeg guy and the St. Louis guy. I still don't know who I'm going to get. 22 years old, 82 overall, 1 year left. La Union. All right. He's got a 4.5 shooting, 4.5 puck skills, 3-star senses. So his poise is only 67, his discipline's only 70. Defensive category is 92, 82, 83. That's very good. Physical category, everything except for body checking. So his body checking is actually not that bad. And he's a decent skater. All right. So has he played in the NHL? Yeah, he's played 1 season in the NHL. All right, so that guy's not bad, right? Then we go over here and take a look at the St. Louis Blues. Excuse me. And we got Pete Walton. He's 1 year younger. He's a little bit better already, 85 overall, 3 years left at his minor league deal. Let's just see this guy. 4.5-star for shooting, 5-star for puck skills already, 5-star for senses. All right, his defensive category is not as good as the Fantastic Finns, though. All right, but he's a better skater. He's definitely an offensive powerhouse. It's interesting. It's very interesting. Okay, so I want to go after those 2 guys. We'll also go and take a look at the Boston Bruin player. Where is he? Forwards, defenseman. Konechev. All right. 80 overall, offensive defenseman. This guy we definitely want to pick up. All right, and then Cody Eakin and who's the other guy? Sean Couturier. All right, so the first 2 guys I want to be the Winnipeg Jets and the St. Louis Blues. Now, I want to see if there's anything else I can pick up in the trade that we can help out this team with. Because that would make me want to make the trade with that team more than the other. Like, if I can get something else from St. Louis with Pete Walton, then it's very valuable. So let me just see here. I wouldn't mind getting Alex Pietrangelo for that top 2 defenseman. I mean, that would be nice, but that's a lot of trade value you're trading away. But, I mean, you could do a Logan or a Carlson straight up for Pietrangelo, right? Wouldn't be bad. And then, hang on a second here. Let me just see. Let me just go through I'm going to take my time with these trades, boys. I know. Going to have to take my time with them. Goaltenders. Jack Campbell. Yeah, see what I mean? They want Jack Campbell. That would be a really good trade to give to the St. Louis Blues. Yeah, they need a goalie. They got Elliott, who's 35 years old. 2 years left on his deal. So they need a new goaltender. So that would be a good trade to put there because he's 28 years old. Sure, we'd have to see him, but whatever. All right. So the goalie for Walton. Carlson for Pietrangelo. Now, I just want to see if there's anybody else except for Pietrangelo. I want to get that top 2 defenseman, right? That would really help us out. Bouwmeester, though, he's 36 years old. He's a little bit too old. Cole, no. Let's see if there's any potential players. Tootin, 21 years old. Yeah, I can add him to the deal. All right, forwards. Let me just see this. Carrier, how old is he? 25 years old. No, thank you. Well, actually, he might get the jump. Yeah, you know what? I'll pick up Carrier there. There you go. Spencer Watson, 24. 23, 20 years old. Yeah, all these guys. I want these guys. Oh, he's Red Star. Hang on. You know, I'll get Spencer Watson there. There you go. All right. So, if I'm going to make the trade with St. Louis Blues, players that I could get back, and that's basically it, right? Walton, Pietrangelo is the defenseman I'd love to get, and then a few of these guys. But to get Pietrangelo, you're going to have to give up a lot, right? But you're going to have to give up a lot to get any top 2 defenseman. That's the way it goes. So let me just see if there's anybody else I can add to this trade. Don't worry, I'm going to look at all of them. I'm going to look at all of them. I'm going to take my time here. Salonen, no, I'm going to hold on to him for a backup. Defenseman, all right. Carlson, Merrill, I got to hold on to these guys. No, I got to hold on to my defenseman. 1 for 1, right? So unless I'm getting a defenseman back. Kucherov, I could trade away to these guys. Right, yeah. But if I do that, then I've pretty much given up all my trading assets. I still have a Logan back there, right? But if I go, let's just say, for example, I go Kucherov. Let me just see this. Carlson, Pietrangelo. Yeah, you know what? I think I got to take Pietrangelo out of there. I think he's just a little bit too much. We'll go to Winnipeg, though. We'll just see who's available here. So if I get Lejeune, goaltenders, really don't need any goalies there. Defenseman. All right, Bogosian. He's 29. Ooh, Bogosian. Here we go. 88 overall. I think he takes a lot of penalties, though, doesn't he? Yeah, 103 penalty minutes, but that's okay. I wouldn't mind getting one tough guy on the team. Zach Bogosian might not be a bad idea. Is he top 4? Oh, he's listed as top 4, though. There's no point in getting Zach Bogosian. Shattenkirk is basically the same type of player. Right-handed, that age. Nah, we're okay. Tobias Enstrom, Jacob Trouba, 1 year left, 26 years old. Yeah, he might get a jump if he stays. That's not a bad player to pick up either. All right, so I'll put him in there. There you go. Right wingers. All right, don't need Brett Burns. I got LeUnion. Vander Kane, Ladd, Housechuck, Roy, Scheifele. Scheifele's 84. No, I don't need that. Let's see if there's any young potential players that I can pick up. How old is this guy? 29. He's got the green. It's just the trade value's a little bit much. I don't know. I'll just snag him up for now. Hang on. Morrissey. Yeah, I'll snag him up. All right, and then who else? Let's see, age Tubert, 62. Yeah, we can go after this guy. There you go. All right, so there are the Winnipeg Jets, a trade that I could make go through if I wanted to. All right. You know what? This is a good one. I like how I'm getting a good defenseman with this one. But you know what? I think I'm going to go with Pete Walton from the St. Louis Blues. I want that offensive category with McFarland. All right, and there's a few players in here like Carrier. He might jump. I can get him. And I can trade away the goaltender to the St. Louis Blues because they want him. That wouldn't be a bad idea. Bouwmeester's way too much. I'm not going to get Bouwmeester. I might as well just hold on to Carlson. He's just way too much. All right, all skaters here. Let me just get the potential players back. Spencer Watson, there you go. What are these guys? Ryan. Yeah, I can get him. Why not? And then Tootin. All right, so let's see who I could trade away for these guys. Might as well hold on to Erik Karlsson. Don't need to trade him in this trade. All right, so Walton and Campbell. Yeah, that works. Kucherov and Campbell. Yeah, I wouldn't mind trading Kucherov and Campbell for these guys. And then maybe somebody else just to make sure it goes through. No, I need all those guys. Defenseman, I need all these guys. Yeah, I'm not getting a defenseman back. I'm getting a forward back, and I'm trading Kucherov for that. Okay. I know, I'm taking my time here, boys. I got a lot of trades to make, so just chill. Palmieri, King, Papin, holding on to him. Nieto, holding on to him. Brashear, holding on to him. He's my tough guy. Terrell, McFarland. Yeah, I mean, I am in a tough spot right here because my trading assets are Logan and Carlson. So if I'm going to unload one of these guys, you know, it's a lot back that I need to get. And I'm only getting a little bit back for these two. So you know what? I think I might have to take a few of these guys out of here. There you go. Yeah, I'll take Ryan out of there. There you go. All right, so Walton for Campbell. Yeah. These two. Yeah, I think that would go through. If I add one more player in there, that might go through. So all skaters here. Let's just go down the lists. There you go. Lemieux holding on to. Papin holding on to. Jerko. I can unload Jerko. There you go. I'll give them Thomas Yurko as well. All right, and then I'll give him a second just to make sure it goes through with a 7th. All right, so our backup, Jack Campbell, Nikita Kucherov, the winger, Thomas Yurko, the depth winger, a 2nd and a 7th. There you go. There's the trade values. For the 2nd overall pick, Pete Walton, all right, and 2 players with 4-star potential and 3.5-star potential. All right, let's see. Will it go through? No. Just a bit low for us. Damn it. It would have gone through, just a bit low. All right, let me go try it again. St. Louis Blues. All right, hang on a second here. Walton, there you go. Carrier, there you go. And Spencer Watson, there you go. And going back the other way was Kucherov. Was also, who was it? Jack Campbell, yeah. And Thomas Yurko. Was he a righty? Is he a right winger? Yes, he is. All right. And because it was just a little bit too low, I'll go a 2nd and a 3rd. All right, so will it go through? Yes, it did. We believe this transaction will contribute to our success here in St. Louis, so we're accepting your trade offer. So welcome to the team, Pete Walton. That's a big trade right there. All right, so now hang on a second. I want to make sure I don't lose this, and I got to blow my nose, so hang on. All right, that's much better. So we just got the trade done with the St. Louis Blues, so we got that 1 player on our team, and we also got a few extra younger players. And we only had to give up Kucherov and Jack Campbell and Thomas Yurko. A 2nd and a 3rd as well, but we're not going to... I mean, they weren't going to be anything, all right? So Pete Walton on the team with McFarland. There you go. Now, we got to go to the Boston Bruins and get that defenseman. That was the next big one. All right, so Boston. Let's get that defenseman. Konachev, there he is. All right, now let's see what the Boston Bruins have. See if there's anything that we can snag up here. All right, so all skaters... Get this Konachev guy, trade value. Bailey, his trade value is nice and low, actually. I'll add him to the deal just in case. Hang on a sec. All these players here with 3.5-star potential. This is good. I just need the youngest ones. All right, 24, 24. They're all kind of... They're actually all already kind of older. Like, I don't know if they're going to get the jump or not. I hope they do. But these guys, I think the trade value is a little bit too much to even try, right? But... At the same time, I'm going to have to give up something big here. I think it might have to be the Erik Karlsson trade right here. So I'll throw, Karlsson. He's going to the Eastern Conference, so it's not that big of a deal, right? They don't want to... No, they can't accept that. It's too much salary cap. All right. Ooh, you know what? When I was scouting this Konachev trade, right? Dougie Hamilton, he is listed as a top 2 defenseman. 1 year left. Right, so I can make a 2 trade. Give them Karlsson, take on Dougie Hamilton, who's 3 years younger. All right, he's very good defensively. Not much body checking, but actually he's got a really good offensive category as well. How many penalties does he take? He only takes 20 penalty minutes in an 82-game season. Yeah, you know what? Dougie Hamilton as well as Konachev. What is he, right-handed? He's right-handed as well. That would be nice. Konachev is left-handed. All right, so Dougie Hamilton, this guy... Yeah, see, the only thing is Hamilton, look, his trade value is just the same as Karlsson's, right? So it's either too much or not enough. Torrey Krug, no. Bartot, no. Okay. Right wingers. Riley Smith, 85 overall. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need any wingers in our top 6, that's for sure. Forwards, what about centers? Do they have any stud centers here that could play 3rd line for us? No, not really. All right, so looks like it's got to be those players that I have right there. And then a few extra, if I can just add them to the deal. Oh, my God. All right, so Fitzmaurice. Yeah, I'll just get these guys with basically, these 2 guys. Dvorak, there you go, and Fitzmaurice. All left wingers, but whatever. All right, so if I'm going to get Erik Karlsson for Konachev and... you know what? I'm going to have to take Bailey out of there because Bailey's trade value is a little bit much, and I don't need that. All right, let me just see if I can get myself Dougie Hamilton here. Dougie Hamilton. There you go. All right, so Karlsson. Now, we're getting 2 defensemen, so I can trade another defenseman back to the Edmonton Oilers, the Boston Bruins. All right, because we're getting Dougie Hamilton and Konachev, so we're going to have 7 defensemen. So I need to sign Shattenkirk, but Merrill, I need to sign Merrill as well, yeah. But Cody Ceci, Falk, and Honka I can trade. Honka's going to stay, so Cody Ceci or Falk. Let's see. It's time for one of them to go. Right-handed for Cody Ceci. All right. I'm just taking a quick look at his numbers. All right. Let me take a look now at Falk. Falk is... I think he's a little bit better rounded than than Cody Ceci. He is a little bit older, though. 18 penalty minutes, hang on. Yeah, he's a little bit older, only by 2 years. That's what their contracts. He's making more, though. Cody Ceci's making less for 5 years. That might be the difference maker right there. Yeah, I mean, Falk is more well-rounded. Like, he's got 85s and stuff everywhere. I might want to hold on to Falk, actually. Hang on, one more, just check. Falk. You know what? Ooh, that's a hard trade. They both have the same trade value. Cody Ceci or Justin Falk. That's a hard one to think of. You know what? I'm going to get, because Cody Ceci, he's got the Red Star potential. He might get better with one more year. Yeah, let's go with the young blood. Let's get rid of Justin Falk. It's been a while. Let's just get rid of him. So Karlsson and Falk. All right. So Falk for Konechev. Karlsson for Hamilton. Yep. All right. Going to have to get some more players still. Palmieri, no. Reichel, Boucher, Walton, no. Terrell. Dan Terrell. Do I need him? He's only got 1 year left, so I got to keep him. Coughlin, Sanders. Really don't have much. You know what? I could trade another, that goalie, Salonen. I can pick up another. Yeah, you know what? There you go. I'll add that in because I can pick up another goaltender, a backup goalie in free agency. And I can get rid of one of these guys. Fitzmaurice was... Who's the older one? Hang on. 25. Yeah, Fitzmaurice was the older one. So I'll get rid of Fitzmaurice here. All right. Goaltenders. Bring me in this guy. 2 years left. Yeah, sure, whatever. I'll grab him. All right, so that works out like that. There you go. They accept the salary. Now let me just see if I can get a few more players here that they want. Skaters matching block. There you go. All right, these guys down here. Who can I trade away? Nieto. He's 27 years old. Yeah, I don't need Nieto anymore. I can trade away Nieto. There you go. Oh, no. But that's salary cap now. Okay, hang on. Hang on 1 second. 4 years left for... Okay, no, we're not going to be able to trade away any more of these guys. Is there any players on my team that I could just give them? Let's just see. Verrier, is this guy 3.5 star? Yeah, well, I have a lot of players who are 3.5 star, but he's 26 years old. He's not going to get a jump. Matsumoto, is he... Oh, he's only 3 star. There you go. He can go. Unless he's a grinder. Hang on. Is he a grinder? He's an enforcer. Damn it. Yeah, I drafted him. No. He can't go anywhere. He's an enforcer. Damn it, man. Yeah, I have no more trading assets. It's Logan and it's Karlsson, so it's hard to make it go through. McCarron, hold on to him. No, I don't need any more of these guys. You know, screw it. And you know what? Because I want these two guys, I'm not even going to ask for these guys because they might not go through with these guys in there. But the goalie it will with Salonen, all right? So, Salonen for that goalie. That'll give me a little bit of trade value. Hamilton for Karlsson. I think with the goalie, it'll put it through. And then Falk... And Konech, I don't think that'll go through. Salonen is, I mean, it's like... Salonen might not be enough to make it go through. But this is where I might add in the first overall pick just to do it. All right, so we'll see what happens here. So Karlsson, Falk, Salonen, a 4th and a 5th for Konechev, Hamilton, and a goaltender. Will it go through? No, it did. Just a little bit low for us, too. All right, so you know what? It's actually not that far off from going through. Hang on a second here. Hamilton... Where is he? Konechev. There, he's all the way up there. Konechev and the goaltender. There you go. For my goalie, Salonen. Karlsson. All right. And, who was the other guy? Who am I getting back? It was 2 defensemen, right? Yes. It was Falk. Yes. All right. There it is. Now, they wanted the just a little bit low for us, so I'll add in a 3rd from next year and a 2nd from next year. All right? Will it go through? Yes, it did. I am happy to accept this proposal on behalf of the Boston Bruins. We have a done deal. All right, so there are the defensive changes, and we have one more trade left in the first round here. This is good. All right, so I got the trades through that I wanted. So we have Ernest Shirelli, and we can actually use this guy as our backup. He's already 82 overall. Defenseman. We got Hamilton, Shattenkirk, Merrill, Ceci, Honka, and Konechev now as our 6th defenseman, right? A little bit younger, and Shattenkirk is our oldest defenseman. He's got 1 more year left, remember? We're going to use him for 1 more year and see what happens. Forwards. So now we got, not counting Logan, we got DeCall, Gallagher, and Boucher on the first line. Second line, McFarland, Walton, and Kirby Reichel. Third line, Kyle Palmieri, and I need that center. That's what I need right now. The left winger could maybe be Brendan Lemieux. I don't know about that just yet, but I need the center. And we still have Logan, right? So, I don't know. You know what? You know what? Know what I'm going to do right now? I'm trying to think, like, we do have 3 centers right now. I could go into next year with Shattenkirk and Logan, right, and give them one more chance on this team and have our 3 centers as Logan, DeCall, McFarland. But then McFarland gets third. Now, you know what? McFarland gets third line time then. You guys aren't going to like that. All right, you know what? Let's just get rid of him. Let's just get rid of him to the... No, not to Dallas. Let's trade him to the Philadelphia Flyers so we don't have to worry about him. All right, so Philadelphia, give me Sean Couturier. There you go. I'll take him as the third line center right there. All right, so there's my third line center stats. Face-off isn't the greatest, but it's not horrible either. Anything in the 70s is fine. All right, and I think he's younger than Cody Eakin. Cody Eakin was like 29. Sean Couturier is like 27. All right. So, there is that player. Now, let's just see if there's anybody else I can pick up here. Hang on. Any young players? No, they got too much trade value. Alright, all skaters. Let's see here. You know what? Hang on, let me blow my nose one more time. Alright, that's much better. So, we're trying to get the extra, what's it called? Assets here in this trade. Yeah, there's a few guys here, because we're getting a lot here for Logan, yeah, so they got 3 first-round picks here. Nah, I don't need any of them, and they don't want to give them up. Let's just try to get some good players here. Centers, you know what, I could maybe get that left winger that I need for the third line as well, if they have one. No, they don't. Right winger, Voracek, nah, I don't need Voracek. Defenseman, no, I don't need any of those defensemen. No. Alright, so let's just go for, what's it called? Do I want Sean Matthias? Hang on, 32. I'm just trying to think of what I need on this team. Sean Matthias might not be a bad depth forward. 32 years old. What's his contract like? 1 year left. Yeah, I wouldn't mind getting Sean Matthias just as some depth for our playoff run. Alright, there you go. And last but not least, let's just add in some players to fill up our shelves once again. Alright, so all these 2 guys, yeah. There you go. 23 years old, Marner. Get on my team. Duclair. There you go. Get on my team. And these 2 guys down here, Nichols. He's 22 years old. Perfect. All right, so will that go through? Yeah, I think that would go through. If not, then it's just a few of these players. All right, so Logan, he's been here for 7 years. Hasn't won the Stanley Cup. Only 1 appearance in the Stanley Cup final. It's time to get rid of him. We're trading for a third-line center in Sean Couturier, some depth in Sean Matthias, and then just 3 other players who might turn into trading assets in the future. All right, so we're not getting too much back for Logan, but it's what we need on this team. We need a solid third-line center. All right, and they don't want Logan. I don't want to trade him to the Western Conference. This is definitely going to be the trade of the day that people say you wasted Logan Couture. That was a waste of a trade. But you know what? Got to do it. So Logan for Couturier, Matthias, Marner, and Duclair, and Arkhipov. Will it go through? Oh, wow. See what I mean? Okay, so they didn't want it to go through. That's okay. So we'll just have the first round pick here. There you go. Phoenix, Detroit, Winnipeg, Florida, Carolina was your top 5. I'll try to remember that. I'll try to take a look at it after. All right, so Helm or Surma. Enforcer, left winger, enforcer, defenseman from North Korea. We'll get Abraham Helm from North Korea. Enforcer, there you go. Quick sim. All right, so let's go back in here. So it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold on to Logan, but then you got McFarland and Walton who are playing third line, right? We want to play them, so yeah, you got to get rid of them. And I'm not getting a first-round pick or anything. Our team needs players right now. All right. Matthias. Yep. You know what? Maybe I take off Matthias. Maybe I don't need Sean Matthias. Hang on. Let me just see. Do I want Sean Matthias? He's got some pretty good stats for the team. No, I'm going to hold on to Sean Matthias. He's got some good stats. He could help out a playoff run on the 4th line or something. I lost some 4th liners. Marner. There you go. And Duclair. There you go. All right, so Matthias, Couturier, Marner, and Duclair. Yeah, that should go through now. Let me just add. I'll add some draft picks because I don't need any draft picks from this year. There you go. If this doesn't go through, I'll just take 3 of them. All right, so Logan for those 4 players. Will it go through? Yeah, just a little bit low for us. Yeah, they don't want Logan. I don't know why they wouldn't want Logan Couture, but they don't want him. There you go. All right, so Couturier. There you go. Duclair, there you go. And who was the other player? Arkhipov, Spezza. It was Marner. Yeah, I'll take Marner. There you go. All right, and Logan Couture. There you go. All right, boys. So not getting too much back here for Logan, but we got our players with the other trades. All right. So Logan for Couturier, Duclair, and Marner. So third line center and 2 4-star potential players. All right. Will it go through? Yes, it did. On behalf of the Philadelphia Flyers organization, I accept your trade offer. We'll see you out on the ice. So go nuts with that, boys. I want to hear what the analysts have to say about that trade. I know a lot of you guys probably didn't like it, but you know what? Logan is gone. He's officially gone. Carlson is gone. A lot of players gone. So Phoenix, Detroit, Winnipeg, Florida, Carolina. Phoenix, Detroit, Winnipeg, Florida, Carolina. Phoenix, Detroit, Winnipeg, Florida, Carolina. Let's just quickly see this. All right, so Phoenix. Rookie skaters. All right, so Phoenix. Looks like this guy, yeah, Adam Tallender, the grinder. He went first overall. All right, Phoenix, Detroit. Carolina was one as well, so hang on. Carolina might have had a goaltender. Yeah, they might have gotten that guy, Dave D'Agostini. Was he drafted? Look at this. So, I mean, in these late years, I mean, the 5th overall pick is only 3.5 star. For God's sakes. That's why you don't even need to draft in these later years. All right. Oh, damn. Detroit Red Wings have a couple of really good goalies in their system. Konopka, there you go. Man, really nothing special here. Florida. There you go, Matthews, and there was another team in there, but you know what, I forget, and it's nothing special anyways. I don't even need to look at it. So, let's take a look at what the San Jose Sharks have become, and then you guys can go nuts in the comments. Any free agency, yeah, we can maybe pick up something. This has been a long video, but I knew it was going to be. I knew I didn't have the trades exactly the way I wanted it. I knew there's going to be some mistakes still, but at the end of the day, I think it was a good trading day. The only trade that kind of was, you know, waited for the other team was the Logan Couture trade, but we had to make it, and we got everything that we needed before that anyways, so I was fine with it. All right, so, yeah, I'm not going to do the re-sign stage right now. We're going to end it right here, but I want you guys to see the roster. So we can go into the season with Chiarelli and Festerini as our Italian goaltenders, apparently. Defenseman, we got Dougie Hamilton, who we have to re-sign. Kevin Shattenkirk, we have to re-sign. Merrill, we have to re-sign. But we have $47 million, so don't worry about that. All right, we gave up Carlson and Logan, so we're going to be able to replace those contracts. All right, but you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6. Hopefully, Konechev gets better for next year. All right, but there's our 6 defensemen, so let me know what you guys think about those. And then forwards, here it is. No more Logan Couture. It's going to be DeCall, Gallagher, and Reed Boucher on the first line. Second line is going to be McFarland, Walton, and Kirby Reichel. Third line is going to be Sean Couturier, Kyle Palmieri, and then we need a left winger for the third line. And then the fourth line could be Dana Terrell, Dwight King, and like a Troy Brower or a Vladimir Sobotka. We also have Brandon Lemieux in there, right? So we have some players that can fill up the depth spots, but we have also 8 players that are just studs for the top 9. All right, just our third line left wing is the one spot that we don't have still, but I'm fine with it because now we have Palmieri and Couturier on the third line. That's a big increase to the third line. All right, so that's our team. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know everything. I'll still make some trades in free agency if we have to, but I think this team is good. It's younger and it can still make the playoffs and maybe win the Stanley Cup next year. Who knows? So let me know, boys, and I'll see you in the next one.